Ahead lay the shattered lands of Highreach, a place of fortune, ruin, and mystery. Here the land decides whether to bless, curse, or bury those who dare challenge it. These new explorers were approaching their fateful destination when a tragedy unfolded. An unknown foe ambushed them. From where I stood, I saw the chaos unfold. Miraculously, the airship crashed into the lands, a trail of flames marking its descent. Most of the crew lost their lives that morning. Little did the survivors know, they were the last ones to ever arrive here.
Hey everyone and welcome, I'm Dark Skye, and today we are playing Highreach, a survival adventure set across a shattered continent of floating islands, shaped by dangerous magic. If you enjoy story-driven survival runs like this, please consider leaving a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Today we're stepping into a fractured world for the first time, exploring how survival, combat, and settlement building come together, and starting the path towards building an airship in a place where reality itself doesn't seem stable. So you can see over here that we've currently crashed, and you can see that I have the game has a automatic harvest, so you can go next to things and it'll automatically pick things up, which kind of is handy, but at first kind of catches you off guard. You don't really realize that that's what's going on. It just looks like things are attacking you. But yeah, so we are just going around. We're picking up some resources, getting our bearings, and seeing if there is any good stuff around here like this for us to pick up. Let me see here. So we do have in our inventory here, if you hit the tab button, it opens up these and we can see our inventory, crafting, which we can't really craft anything. We haven't researched anything. Then we have our map. We have skills that we get as we level up, and we also have our quest log of currently what we're doing, and in our journal, if we would need to write any notes or pick up notes, whatnot. So we got this here, and by order of the Crescent's High Council, extraction crew briefing. Eclipse crew recovery to the honored extraction crew registry of such and such. I, the undersigned, charge thee, the Eclipse scouts led by Master Phelan, hath unexpectedly gone silent without the word for 3 fortnights. Their last beacon fire was a glimpse from the biome Evergreen Glade Isle, where the veil interfaces should be the only moderate. Thine secret duty, locate the Eclipse crew and ensure their survival succeed where they could not. Master Phelan will inform you of their mission. Should danger outweigh hope, return them home. Secure all Divine Legacy copper engravings and any relics recovered by Eclipse hands. The Crown demands it. Due to decreased ability of Highreach, succeeding the mission of the Eclipse crew is the utmost priority. Provision 14 sunrises worth of hard bread and dried hare. Prayers to the old gods are thine only reinforcements. Okay, so we have a bit of a thing we have to go. We got one of our things. So we do have some clothes on. We have some items, and we just got to kind of work out everything else. So let's see if we can't look around and see if we can't find anyone else on this island or possibly any other resources. So let's see here. What's the best way off? Okay, here's a trail over here. So there got to be somebody else on this island considering there's a trail. There's some food here. We'd hit F. I'm going to pick up this food. Got a bunch of food here, I imagine we're going to need it to keep ourselves nice and healthy. Okay, we'll continue picking up stuff along the way as we are traversing this little trail and finding where it goes, where its location is. Oh, there's a little settlement over there. I think we should go and investigate that. There's somebody standing there right now.
Damn, didn't think anyone crawled out of that wreck. The folks of Creston must have prepared you well to survive that landing. No idea why they'd send another crew after last month's incident. But here we are. Name's William Thorne. Used to offer guidance so folks like you could survive. Then the realms took my leg, my agility, and my patience.
What can we do now? Can you help me?
Straight to the point. Good. That'll keep you breathing. First rule of Highreach, everything wants you dead. The Vale, the wildlife, the Rodlings, and even the deceased. So we can start small.
Do you know who attacked us?
Sure. Deserters, maybe. Did you see the ship's hull markings? I've never seen anything like it. Someone must have stolen a vessel. Turned it into a pirate's rig or something. But if you're asking how to fight back, you aren't ready. Right now, you couldn't fend off a hungry Rodling. Learn how to survive first. You won't last 5 minutes out here without supplies. Right. Here's your first test for survival. Find these supplies. Plum berries. Large, red, and grow on bushes around my camp. They're an all-rounder for thirst and hunger. Clean water's in the pond under the old bridge. Stones are littered there as well. Monstera leaves and sticks lurk in the thickets around here. You'll be tying the leaves into ropes. See that research station in my hut? Study what you found before, then craft your first weapons and tools. Ropes, a stone sword, axe, torches. Got any questions? Or do you need me to draw you a map too?
Got it. I'll scavenge what I need.
Don't worry. You're safe in the area around my camp. What? You waiting for a written invitation? Move!
Alright, so we're gonna need, looks like some stones and some wood sticks, and we need to go drink some water. We've got everything else taken care of just walking over here. We ended up picking up a lot of things. But it doesn't hurt to pick up a few more. Okay, so we got all the sticks, we got all the wood and stone and all that. Now we just need to go and drink some water from the little river over here. And then we got to go and talk to William and see what else he's got to say. Now, this is a little summon thing. Now, if we need to summon our settlers, we could summon them there and then be able to work with them from that point. Hit F here and just get a drink of water. Now, we need to go and research a bunch of things. Now, what we really want to do is we want to research everything we can possibly research on this work table back here. So, let's see, you got to enter the hut here, and we'll come back here to the research thing. Now, we have a bunch of stuff here we can research. Bows, sinews, bowstrings. We want to, like, research everything we can. And then we have our structures here, primitive scaffolding. And then we have buildings. I don't know, like a bunch of these crude recipe scrolls. I don't know if we even, where we get those. We'll have to definitely keep an eye out for that. And then we have the airship stuff, which we're going to end up getting probably a little later. So, but right now we want to do the weak ropes. So let's research that and get the stone axe. Now this we need a bowstring, which we need some sinew, which, let's see, we can't even get that stuff there. Cotton fabric. A novacolite stone. We need some feathers and a primitive recipe scroll for that. So we'll have to come back for that. Need narrow logs and all that, so we'll work on that. So right now we need to craft us some weak ropes. We're going to hit the tab button here, go into our craft here, and I believe we got to make like 9 of these. So there should be 9 there. I believe we have to make a torch, and we need to make a axe and a stone hammer and a sword. And then once we make all that, then we're going to go into our inventory here. Let's drag this down. I'm going to drag my weapon down there. The hammer is here. The axe right here. Torch here. Let's drag some food down here in case we get hungry. Let's go talk to William and see what he's got to say.
Oh. Maybe I was wrong about you. Most survivors come here useless as a blunt axe. But you? Sorry for the rough welcome. Don't get cocky. Next lesson's bloodier. Dindra, my last apprentice, was scouting with her Eclipse crew. They should have reported back days ago. That wreck by the southeastern cliffs? That's their goddamn ship. Rodlings took her. I bet my last leg on it. That old bridge near the pond? It leads up to a cave. Stairs to the entrance are now rubble, and you'll need to rebuild them. And you better bring a torch. Last thing I need is you getting snatched in the dark, too.
I'll bring her back. Promise.
Don't make promises like that. Just make sure I don't have to burn 2 pyres. Here's a spare sword. Bring her back alive, or don't come back at all.
Well, that's awfully nice to say. Send someone off to go and rescue your guy, and you tell him don't come back if she's dead. All right. All right, so this one here is a little tricky. Sometimes you swing this, and you gotta hit the little green area. It's a little like game. If you swing it and you end up missing at first, or you're not ready for it, like you do that and then you forget, you can't swing again. Oh, there you go. Let me swing. Sometimes it doesn't let me swing. I just have to back off, go back to it, and then it'll let me swing at it again. Use a hammer to build a set of stairs up the cliff. Okay. So we'll switch over to our hammer here, and then let's see, for upstairs here, we need to look at, I just need to make some weak rope. Okay, so we're gonna hit tab, go here to crafting. Let's make a weak rope. I'll make a couple. And then we'll go back to our hammer and right click, go up to here to stairs. There we go. And let's go put those stairs in over here. Now, if you get it here and it's green, you can just turn it. We're using the mouse wheel and then click and it'll go right in. There we go. All right, now we'll use our torch to go through here so we can see where we're going. Oh, there's like some stuff up here. To chop this down and see what kind of good stuff we get. Oh, we got some weak rope. Nice. If we see any boxes like that laying around, it's a good time to chop that up because we're going to get some goodies from that. Now we need to kill 3 of these rodlings, and then we have to there's one right there. He's just kind of chilling over there. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. There's one there. I hear him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hard to see in the dark. There we go. Got that little guy. Let's go over here. There should be a chest here because it says the final looted chest in the Rodling camp. So it's got to be it. What is that? Oh, salt. Okay. I guess not. Ooh, hey, there's another one around here somewhere. Unless I just... Oh, that's... I must have just picked up a piece of wood or something. Yeah, when you pick up wood, it looks like you're getting attacked by something. So, kind of throws you off a little bit. All right, so here is what we were meant to come. Oh, there's a body. Oh, there's a lot of bodies. Oh, no, there's just two. Okay. This one and this person here.
You heard the explosion, right? Please tell me you heard it and didn't just stumble over here by accident. I was starting to think my only company for the rest of my very short life would be these smelly rodlings. Dindra. My name's Dindra. If you're here to save me, you're officially my favorite person on this miserable rock.
How did you end up in a cage?
It was a tactical retreat. Okay, fine. It was a panicked scramble. My crew, the Eclipse crew, our camp got ambushed back out there. Everything was on fire. Everyone was screaming. And I saw our airship just sitting there. I thought I could be the hero. I thought I could fly us to William's dock for help. But turns out, steering an airship is a lot harder than it looks in the manuals. I clipped a floating rock. The engine screamed and, well, you saw the wreck. I survived the crash only to be scooped up by them.
Who is the Adeta Cora lying there?
That's Pip. She was our apprentice cartographer. She was the only one who made it onto the ship with me before I took off. When the ship hit the ground, the cargo shifted. I was pinned under a heap of supply crates. I couldn't move. But Pip, she got out. She could have run. Instead, she picked up a broken piece of the hull and stood right in front of me. She went down fighting those things with nothing but a jagged piece of metal. She kept looking back at me while it happened.
If we group up, can you contribute?
You're looking at the best gatherer around. I'm great at tracking down useful resources. Sticks, stones, berries, and much more. I scouted ahead for my crew until we ran into trouble.
How about you join us? We should move on.
Best idea I've heard all day. I saw William's hut while I was falling out of the sky. He's probably gonna have a heart attack when he sees me. And then he'll lecture me for 3 hours about crashing my airship. But a lecture is better than a cage. Let's get moving before more of those things show up.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I think I need that for a little bit longer. There he is. William, Dindra is alive. A few scrapes, but she's back.
I didn't actually think you'd do it. I don't say this often, but thank you.
Now that Dindra's safe, how do we make this camp work?
By building something better than a pile of leaves. We need a proper camp center. Listen, you got her out of that cage. That means you're family now, like it or not. The camp center will be a place to assign jobs, and a warm fire to hang out after a long day of work. Won't need it forever. Just till we build a new airship. You can use the blueprint to make it easier and invest resources right by the building side.
Nice. Made him happy. He's all happy about that. Now press to invest resources into building or hold to destroy the building. Okay. Now let's call it a night, and then we'll wake up in the morning bright and early. There we are. All right, let's do this in the daytime. Makes things a lot easier. So we don't have any of this, no cotton. So let's get out here and we'll go into 3 and we'll open up our building menu, and I want to do this. No, I don't want to do a research table. Oh, I want to go to blueprints and oh, there we go. Okay, so let's put this like right out here. And then we got to build this up. So it looks like we need 15 wooden sticks. We own 10. We need 17 narrow logs and some stones and weeks. So we'll run around. We'll get 5 more wood and a bunch of logs. Okay, so I think we got all the sticks and logs and everything we need to create this thing. So let's put this thing together and then we'll see what happens next here. There we go. Nice. All right, now we can click on this right here, and this is for us to be able to manage the people as well as the camp itself. So you can see right now they're happy. They're a little on the hungry side. William's a little bit hungry. So what we can do is we're going to come over here and we're going to hold down F and we'll bring up their inventory. We want to give them a little bit of food. And then once they go back to over here to the camp center, then they'll go ahead and eat and everything like that.
Well done. Dindra and I will get to work now. She specializes in gathering resources, while I handle the logistics in our storage. If you want us to work on something else, just let us know via Blackboard.
So how do I fix the airship?
Fix it? Not possible with that wreck. We build a new one. Divine Legacy tablets hold schematics, secrets of the old kingdoms. The one damn thing those holy pricks did right. Problem is, they're buried in those ruins north of here, and I don't fetch relics anymore. Not on one leg. How you get up there is up to you. Usually there are crawlings with rogue constructs, living armors. Luckily they have been taken care of already. Search it for Divine Legacy tablets, copper scraps, or anything with a whisper of magic. And hit the survivor camps. Poor bastards might have left notes and other useful things behind. Assuming their skeletons don't chew your fingers off first.
Why do we need ancient tablets to build an airship?
Because Creston's ships are scrap compared to what the kingdom's forged. Those tablets hold knowledge of magic present here. The kind that keeps airships afloat.
Why rush off this island? We just got here.
Because this island is a scrap of dirt safe enough for me to babysit explorers like you. Creston didn't send you to pick flowers. Whatever your real orders were, scouting, salvaging, or some damn errand for the crown, you won't find your answers here. Or did you knock your brains loose in that crash? Check your bags. Maybe your orders are stuffed in there still.
Right, I'll start with the ruins.
Confident, aren't you? Try not to die.
Okay, if we can get him a little ways away, we can hold down F and we can give him some food. We'll keep him happy with food and water and all that. They should be able to get the water easily enough. But we can go into here, we can manage the camp now. And so on this one here, we can say right now he works for a small size gathered outpost, printout, gather site. So they're just bringing resources to that. Now, what I want to do here is, let me see. We want to go to job. And right now it's gathers preferred. We could set this guy up to do lumberjack. And then see job tasks. So right now this one's set to gather water. Let's have him gather some berries. And then that way one will gather berries, the other one should gather water, and then both of them will gather these resources down here. And there she goes. She has those resources, and then he has those. He has food there as well, and she has the plumber seeds, so she's picking up seeds as well. So that is great. That's exactly what we want. So we're just going to watch this. And as far as them keeping drinking, I mean, it's a little weird sometimes to get that just right. But we can also go to here and we can see the different buildings. And we could also change the name of the building, change the building name, or we can disassemble the building. So we do have the camp center. We have the tutorial housing, or just the housing. We have the small size gather outpost where they're putting all the resources, and then we have this small size storage where they're gonna, store all the resources and everything. So that's what we do on that blackboard there to be able to monitor our camp. So what I need to do now is I need to figure out how to get up in there. And I think the best way we're gonna go about that is we're gonna have to make some stairs going up into there. So if I pull out 3 here from my hammer and right click and I go to stairs and do that, I need a narrow log and some weak rope. So I should be able to just hit tab here and go my crafting. I'll just make the weak rope. And then we just got to go and chop down a tree. All right, time to pull out the weapon just in case. You never know what we might run into up here. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. So what we're looking for is a cathedral. Find some small ruins, an abandoned camp, and loot all 4 chests that are currently up here to get all the different resources and everything. So, all right, well, let's head up in here. I think what this looks like. Yeah, I thought this looked like a cathedral. Oh, I was hoping I'd get some wood or something from that, but no love. Let's see, 7. And let's go back over here. There's a chest here. We got some copper tablets, 3 of those. 27 of the essence, 20 of the rusty copper, and some cracked aquamarine. Let's see, maybe up here. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? We got a bunch of barrels. Got some rope and some wooden boards. Nice. Wheat seeds. Oh, that's neat. And there's a chest here full of more of the goodness that we have been looking for. Oh, there's another chest right there. Here's some mushrooms here. They are a good source of food. So definitely see if we can't pick up as many of those as we possibly can. Oh, there's a village right there. Let's go check that out before it gets dark. Oh, there they are. Oh, let's get some mana there now. Or not mana, with some stamina. That worked out pretty well. Oh, we got some primitive stuff there. Nice. And what do we get in here? Anything good in here? No. Nope, not seeing anything in there. See if we can't find some more of these mushrooms. We need as many mushrooms as we can possibly muster up here. It definitely keeps the food going. Go over here, we'll talk to William. I imagine the guy is probably asleep, so we'll go to sleep. We'll wake up in the morning and we'll talk to him in the morning. Yep, I figured he's sleeping. Okay, let's see what these guys say, huh?
These'll do. Copper's decent quality too. Not bad.
When do we build that airship?
Now, unless you fancy growing old on this rock. Here's what we need. Research the airship construction bay, airship and its parts at the research station first. Don't forget about the rotors and fuel tanks. No half measures.
Well, they're all unhappy. Why are they unhappy? Let's check to see why they're unhappy. Imagine they're probably just hungry. Yeah, hungry and thirsty. Also hungry and thirsty. Well, hopefully they will stop over here next to the camp center and eat something. All right, so we need to go and research this stuff. So let's go research all this. So it looks like that we could do the primitive bow. All we need is the bowstring sinew thing, which we can do that. We own 3 of those recipes. Let's get the airship knocked out first. So we're gonna need the steering wheel. And then let's see here, we're gonna need this down here. And then we're gonna need the wing. And the tank. And the rotor platform. And the velocity rotor. And I would think that we need the bridge. And it just says airship construction bay. Alright, so here's what I need is right here. Find an airship docking bridge. Okay, well, let's go into here into buildings first. And I want to do... Let's do a small house primitive. Small size gather outpost. That might be good to learn. So if we go in here, we go to skills, we can level up. So we have the points to level 1340 out of 1,000. So we'll level up. And now we get Lithic Aegis. Summon a barrier of levitating rocks to reduce incoming damage and increases your armor for a duration. Oh, that's pretty cool. Generates a small wind burst on impact that knocks back enemies in short radius. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet, except we don't have a bow yet. And then creates a frozen area that slows all enemies moving within. I think let's do this one here. That one sounds like it might be kind of fun. So required items to level up, I need 100 of these essences. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's go over here. And what we want to, first off, we need to create a structure, airship construction bay. So we're going to pull up our hammer here and we want to go into here and let's do airship construction bay. I'm going to put this right here. All right, let's craft some stuff. So we're going to need 12 narrow logs and the rusty scraps and the veil essence. We got everything. We just need the logs. So let's go and grab some logs. All right, I think we have enough logs here. Let's go and throw these onto our new bench here to make this airship. Now you can see here it's counting down, so we have about 40 seconds until this is all done and made, but there is a little bit of a ghost version of it right here. You want to be careful not to run out on the ghost version because, you know, you'll die. You'll just fall through it. So we got to wait for it to finish building. So we can look in here. It's got about 20 seconds left to go. Almost done. Once it gets done, then we'll have our airship, and then we'll get our guys and we'll bring them on the airship, and we'll probably end up over there onto that other place out there where we're gonna have to well, not probably, but we're gonna need to remake our stuff and everything. Yeah, here we go. See, now we got our airship and we're all good to go, and things are good. Things are happening. We're moving in the right direction. Everything seems to be all great. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us. It's been super fun playing this game. I've been having a lot of fun. It's really neat. All of it. A lot of it seems to be a lot of fighting, not so much building. But you know, maybe I just haven't gotten that far into it yet, and there's more to it as far as building. But the building seems to be a little bit on the light side. A lot more fighting and surviving and whatnot. So definitely want to look into that if you want to check out this the demo of this game. But I hope they have a wonderful day. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that like. Let me know how much you've been enjoying this game as much as I have. And I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.